Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. We are one run off from getting the mystery prize. I'd like to point out that we have done a lot of grinding in our free time. A lot of grinding. We've gotten the champion belt, which is essentially like the physical version of the circlet. Increases strength and vitality by 35, and restoration is half. I don't like that guy looking like he's punching me in the face. Some other things that we got done, we went ahead and found all the materials. We got the master materia. Note for new threat, you can only get one of these in the game. You can only get one. Only one. So, choose carefully who you want on. Obviously, I paired it with the all materia, put it on Vincent. We've also got our cut to ×4. So on and so forth, and we've gotten our Mega All up. Now, the reason I say this is because we have to do one more run of this arena. And I would like to point out that this arena can be pretty rough. Now, personally, it's a bit easier for me than the normal arena, which I did end up beating. You only get like 4,000 points for it. 4,140 or some shit. It's a really low amount, so personally I would say do the special arena. Now what this is going to serve as is a guide to how to do the special arena, because I know that since some people are starting to play more and more of the new threat mod, especially with Final Fantasy VII Remake about to come out, it might be good to have, you know, my personal view on how to tackle this and get this down. So essentially what I have set up here is I have Planet. Planet's probably one of the most important ones you can have. Keep in mind, this is new threat only. You normally don't get Hydro and Pearl, it's just an Ultima. But we have Planet with added cut. Keep in mind also that Cloud is a hybrid attacker. He's pretty well mixed in both. My teams, I like to have one full magic attacker, one full physical, and one mix. So that way they kind of cover all their bases. Morph just for the vitality, time just so that way Mega All, Barrier, heal in case shit hits the fan, restore obviously, multi-cut just in case, though it doesn't really, multi-cut doesn't really matter, I'm just kind of putting it there since we have Mega All. Counterattack in case we get hit, destruct, osmos. Osmos is very important. Barret, pretty much destruct an elemental. Only reason for this is so that way his auto attacks have holy damage to it, because that's very useful for some of these bosses. One specifically, but that one kind of makes a big deal, and we'll get to that. Barrier, speed plus. I don't have all materia on him because mostly what we want on Barret is all of our increases. I believe dexterity increases his speed. There's nothing to believe there, that's just true. We also give him Esuna just in case, because Barret can seem to resist a lot of status illnesses. He's just really bulky in that sense. Time just in case someone loses their haste, but mostly these are for the vitality, the magic defense, and the HP increase. HP plus, luck plus, so that way he crits more, since he'll be attacking 4 times. Cover, we want him to get hit as many times as possible, so that way he bumps up that defense. Very important to bump up that defense. And then counterattack, because he's already going to be hitting like a truck, why not more? And then Vincent. Vincent has master materia paired with all. Everything else on here is just pretty much to bump up Vincent's vitality, his HP. That's all it really is for, except for these two. Magic plus, max MP plus, enemy skills, just in case someone uses an enemy skill. Osmos paired with wind, so if anyone hits him with wind, which they do in this, it'll heal him. Barrier, once more vitality up. And more for a big chunk of vitality up. So, and I would also suggest going in here with Catastrophe. I would suggest going in here. Chaos is going to be useless. You do not want to limit break Vincent. Vincent is very important. Very important. You do not want to lose control of Vincent. So his limit break, I wish I could just turn it off. Actually, I wish there was a way to reset the limit gauge. to 0, so that way whenever it fills up, he gets that kind of like instant shoot to the end, and like it increases his speed. Cloud, we do not have Omni Slash yet, but I know how to get Omni Slash, which we will be getting after this, but Meteor Rain right now will do, so pretty much our setup. And with this, we will have the mystery item, or the mystery prize. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Yeah, there's no handicap. There's absolutely no handicap in this at all. So, first one, mechanical, not too tough. Essentially what you're going to want to do, get Barret to attack him. That's pretty much going to be Barret's role. Barret's just going to blast holes in every fucking thing. But you more normally want to bump up all of your buffs. Oh, and his horn does stop you, so... wall's a pretty good, like, top priority thing to get going. But once you get your regen, your haste, and your wall up, not in that order. My order is normally wall, regen, and haste. So, once you get that going, then you can just start laying into them. Vincent. Alright, whatever. This will be annoying. This is probably one of the most annoying fights, but he has very low health, so... And hit him with Hydro, because most of these enemies you're fighting are mechanical or weak to water, so... Really good. You're just going to spam Hydro on it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Keep drowning him out. And don't worry about your MP. There's going to be a fight where we recover ourselves, so don't worry about blowing you through it all. And obviously you could do this with other setups, it's just, this is the one that was easiest for me. Oh, I also forgot to mention, Barret has the Champion's Belt on, but most importantly, Cloud and Vincent have the... Okay, there we go. Cloud and Vincent have the White Cape on, so that way it resists Toad and Minnie, which are the two most annoying status illnesses in this, like, endurance run. Alright, so now we're at Jenova. Jenova's the recovery fight. Or rather, I treat her like a recovery fight. This is the fight that you're going to get Vincent and Cloud to fully stock back up on their... Well, on their MP. While Barret, since he has holy damage, and Jenova takes more holy damage, or is resistant, not resistant, is susceptible to holy damage, we're just going to keep blowing holes into her for 3,000 apiece. And then the counterattacks, which she hits everybody. The most annoying thing she does is an attack called Heavy Beam, which can stop everyone in your party, but it doesn't really last that long, so it's hardly worth showing any respect towards. But if you do have full MP, I would just suggest spamming Pearl. Pearl is great, it's holy damage, does a lot, pretty good. Go ahead and pop another Pearl. And there he goes. Barret got double crits. Triple crits. That's that luck materia. Being fantastic. This one, just a lot of heavy physical damage. We actually want to put a wall back up. You want to make sure that your walls are up all the time. If not, it's very annoying. But once again, it's mechanical, so Hydro does more damage. You short-circuit it out with water. Easy game, easy life. However, Cloud's still a bit low in terms of MP, so he's just going to keep absorbing. And Barret missed every single one. That's how he makes up for the triple crit he did on Jenova. That's good. See, Barret defense is stacking up. And keep in mind, I know I said this twice now, but this is only in new threats, so you don't get this arena in the normal game. Where's your... go ahead and start Osmoing. But yeah, Osmos is possibly the most important spell here. This and Hydro. There's another one, but that's kind of important that I use, but it's only during one boss. Comet 2 is pretty important, but that's only for bosses where it's like, you can't sense them, so you can't find what they're weak towards. So it's just nice to use that. Do we have Regen on still? We do. Alright, now we're going to wait to see if this kills it off. I will say this, in new game, new threat, you need barrier. You need wall, you need magic barrier, you need barrier. Whatever you can get, you need it. Because holy shit, do things do so much damage. In the last game, or not in the last, I shouldn't say the last game, I'm speaking like it's a sequel. In the base game, it's not necessary for a lot of it. Some boss fights it definitely does help, but in this game, this one, you definitely need it for bosses. Alright, but this dude, Giant Soldier, or Giant Trooper, he's very weak to Bio. And whenever he takes Bio ticks. From what I've seen, he takes 2 ticks at the price of 1, so he'll do 4,000 damage instead of just 2,000. Other than that, the only thing he really does is he puts himself into Berserk. Kind of deadly, but not as long as you keep up your barrier. So yeah. However, his Stomp... Oh, he does Quake 3 too, but that's kind of inconsequential. Not really going to do much. His Stomp, however, is the deadly thing. The Stomp makes you mini, which is horrible. However, from what I've seen, in this, he's definitely done it, like, other ways before. He's not limited to this, but he mostly seems to target the person in the middle. So I will put Barrett in the center and get Vincent to spam out Bio. It seems like he likes to stomp the person in the middle, but that's by no means, like, 100%. Yeah, I have seen him go for Cloud, and Barrett just blocks it for him. I think that'll... Yeah, it's worth using Wall right now. Yep, here comes the foot. It's Barrett. Luckily it didn't mini him that time. Alright, does this go up? Because sometimes Wall is fickle. It did. Nice. Rampage. This is the one that he ends up putting himself into Berserk. But the weird thing is like he'll continue to do Rampage even though he's already Berserk. So just get you free damage in. Free damage. Who can complain about it? And there we go. This bloke, he's not really dangerous. He does have a phase that he takes less damage, but we only do one specific thing during that. And you will notice, like right there, he has very much a King Tonberry or Master Tonberry sense about him, where he starts to slowly come closer towards you. He doesn't really do anything deadly once he gets up close. Unlike King Tonberry, or Master Tonberry, or whatever you would call it, just a normal one as well. He just kind of... Yeah. That's about it. That's what he does when he gets close. And all that essentially does is put your units in slow and removes regen. So, once again, That's easy to fix. That's one thing I do need to bring up. Sometimes you will see me just sitting around and waiting in the menu. That's because you need to react to what they do. Because you don't want to cast Break, and then it casts Reflect, and then it reflects your Break. Alright, this one, he puts his barrier up. He receives like 2/3 less damage. So essentially all I do at this part is Osmose. It's going to be for very small amounts, but every little bit of MP counts. So just Osmose until he drops his guard. It's better than blowing 1/10 of your MP in the terms of Vincent, and only getting like 800 damage off, or 1,000. And just have Barret keep blowing holes into him. Osmose! It's very little, but as I said, every little bit counts. However, once his guard does drop, I get at least one more Osmose off. Like right now, I'm still going to hit him for the Osmose. I'm gonna get one more on Cloud too, because Cloud's looking a little bit tapped. Besides, Barret does a shit ton of damage now that we've got him the ×4 materia. He does a lot more damage. Alright, now we're gonna wait to see... Nope. Alright. That's what we wait for. He's either going to put his guard up or he's going to do Golem Laser again. So... we're going to put a haste on. Turns out I was also wrong. That was just mostly a convenience, or like coincidental, that my regen drops around the times that he's always done Golem Beam. So, and now he puts his guard back up, but that's fine because we get time to put our wall back up. And more Osmose. Who knows, Barret may just end up blowing him away. Oh, and he dropped it really quick. Okay. Yeah, just get another Osmose off. Alright. We're gonna wait to see if Cloud's Hydro ends up killing it. Will it? Will it drown them out? Yes, it will. Okay, good thing we did that. This son of a gun is possibly the most annoying one to fight. He does Barrier Break, which breaks your guard. He does a Hell combo, which isn't that bad as long as your barrier's up. But the most annoying thing he does is Southern Cross, which hits all your members. It turns them into frog, it puts them in silence, and it puts them in poison. I think it also puts them to sleep, but I could be wrong about that. Once again, this is one of the reasons we put frog on, or put the white cape on to remove frog. It's terribly annoying. Hydro. He broke Barret's, which isn't actually horrible, because Barret's got a bunch of defense plus at this point. And as for Vincent, what we do here is cast Break. It's a little less MP, but still does max damage, essentially. Yep. Oh, also his Southern Cross does one other thing. It puts you into Fury. Which normally, you know, if it was the base game without the mod, I'd be, oh yeah, great, Fury, my limit gauge fills up faster. I don't care about missing, I get to do my limits more. When your MP costs about like 1,000, or not 1,000, 110 MP for one spell, you want to make sure to hit that. And it seems like Fury has a very high chance to make spells miss, because Vincent has missed twice back to back with his break. Alright, we're gonna wait to see if he does the cross. Oh shit, there's one thing I forgot to do. You can slow him, which significantly helps out your odds of surviving. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to wait. Yep, cool. Slow took. So we're just going to smack him with another break. And we're going to wait, see if he reacts to it. Nope. And we're going to wait. I should put regen on, but I'll wait to see if he attacks. Nope, there's Big Guard. That's why we don't attack. That is why we do not do it. Because we do not want to cast Pearl or Break, have it reflect back to Vincent or Cloud, and then Pearl's effect takes off, which has the chance to instantly kill you. It's horrible, and it's happened to me too many damn times. It's also why we take D-Barrier on everybody. 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 Cloud's also looking a little... Ah, here we go. Grand Cross, not Southern Cross. The other one does Northern Cross, so it made me think. Yeah, see, it silences as well. Which is terribly annoying. Terribly. Now you will notice, we have Cloud in Limit Break. But we're not going to use it yet. I saved it for one specific phase. Where are you at? I think I passed my remedies. I would suggest bringing a bunch of tranquilizers. Yes, twank. Because as you see, he does put you in fury when he does this. Which, as I said, makes your attacks miss. So it's horribly, horribly rough. I hate it. Equalizer. And you actually have to look out for it, because at this point, Vincent and Cloud will be at their limit break, like you've seen here. So you can't really tell by looking at their limit gauge. Cloud, go ahead and get some more in. You go ahead and break. Barret, shoot him. Cloud, hold for one moment. Okay, cool. If that's the case, then we're going to osmose this next one. He's kind of annoying as well. He does Northern Cross, which puts them into Berserk. Very good for Barret, but very bad for your others. So, other than that, he doesn't really do anything else bad. He does freeze, which, if you have your, walls up, it doesn't really matter too much. Cloud. However, sadly, we're going to get control of Cloud back, but he's going to already do his attack. Are we still have, haste up, right? Yes, we do. And we have regen up. Ram's voice, that's going to silence everybody. Except for some reason Barret. Barret doesn't ever really... Oh, well, there we go. I jinxed it. There we go. I jinxed it. Way to go, me. He did the one thing he's never done, which is silence Barret. Go ahead and pop down Cloud, because Cloud will be up. Cloud will Esuna everybody. And Barret will keep shooting him in his stupid face. Hold the morph there, because we are in wait 9 actions, though. It makes him no longer go, or it makes his ATB stop filling. Freeze. That's hardly anything. Now this one, I don't know what he's weak to, because the last 3 bosses here, I want to say 3 bosses, maybe 4 bosses, you cannot sense, so it'll be just like, we can't sense it, we don't know what it's weak towards. So, Comet's just always great. Cloud is going to Osmose. and actually freeze hit its effect. It stopped Vincent. But, we can fix that with an Esuna. And there we go. That was the Gale that normally heals, Vincent, because we have the Osmos paired with the Elemental on his armor. So, just a little bit of healing at this part. I was about to say this phase, but it's not really a phase. It's just a boss. How are you looking? No, let's just try and burn him down now. Hydro. Oh, did Esuna not go off? I guess it's something different than stop. Oh, well, it'll be fine. Do 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 do. Oh, the nice thing about stop is that Vincent's barrier doesn't go down, so kind of nice, convenient. All right, what are you gonna do, Beta? I'm gonna do Esuna to get darkness off, to get poisons off. Just because it slowly becomes annoying. Yeah, it doesn't affect Barret. Or doesn't affect, Vincent. Regen. I actually probably should have done barrier. Oh, he's going to do Ram's voice. Yep, there's the Ram's voice. Does it only... Hold on. Let me make sure it doesn't... Okay, it won't kill him off. See, that time it didn't silence Barret. It's very fickle. Barret, go ahead and put a wall on Cloud. Ow. Oh, hey, there we go. There goes the comet. Finally. It's not great damage, but when you don't know its elemental weakness, non-elemental damage is about the best we can hope for. Go ahead and Osmos. We're looking a little low. Hopefully Barret kills it this go. Okay. Last boss. I love this. It's Gilgamesh. You have fortune indeed to reach me, but the time for shenanigans is over. Now we fight like men. And ladies. And men who dress like ladies. For me, Gilgamesh, it is cameo time. It's great. I feel like I have to stop to explain that. For those of you that play Final Fantasy V, there's no need for explanation, but long story short, there's a character in that game that is a woman that dresses like a guy to hide her identity. And as he says that, it's, you know, enough drivelry banner, or driveling banner. It's time we fight like men and ladies who dress like men. Funny enough, what I didn't notice the first time finding this, I forgot we do have someone in our party that is a man that dressed like a lady. So it just shows the amount of love and detail that they put into the new threat mod. And I love it. It's why I can never really go back to playing the base game. Even though the base game is much, like, easier. So, yeah. Alright. So this is the reason we were waiting. He does Toad at the start, which is why we put the white capes on. Because it's terribly annoying. Absolutely annoying. Alright, so this is what we use Meteor Rain on. This or his second phase. You can choose, you can save whichever one you want to do it for. I do it on this one because at least feels like it does more damage. Now Gilgamesh does a bunch of shit. He does a bunch of either really heavy-hitting physical attacks, or AoE hitting status elements attacks. All of which are very bad, all of which suck. So you just kind of want to burn him down as quick as you can. Yep, he's going to come in and punch Barret. That's good. Once again, he will punch other people, but it seems like he prioritizes the middle. And also, I don't think you can slow him. You can't slow base Gilgamesh. Hey, Steel! Steel tastes like chicken! Steel chickens! Okay, cool. Barret's got his limit break. We're saving this one now. We're saving this limit break. So, normally what I do whenever we hit his catastrophe, I'll just scroll through some useless, like, throw items we've never used and actually use them to burn up time. Like Fire Veil. However, he will have a use right after Vincent's turn. Oh, Shurima Curse. Or Shria Curse. Shurien. If I'm correct, that one just mostly poisons everybody, so... not terrible. Not the best, but not terrible. Go ahead and pop Wall. Hopefully Vincent will get it. Vincent's had a little bit left. Nope. Wall's a little bit fickle like that, and I hate it. You know what? Do this. We're going to hit him with the Comet. Vincent's going, or not Vincent, but Barret's going to Mega Elixir. I have no problem Mega Elixiring this because after you beat Gilgamesh, you are given a free Mega Elixir. Ha ha ha! Chew! Ho ho ho! Now I'm huge! Your defeat is near! I will apply buffs too! Now tremble as I! Mistakes have been made! And don't let the fact that he's a frog affect you, or bother you, or make you think it's easy. As you notice, he's put himself in invulnerability, he's hasted, and he, like, still has all of his spells, which, something you don't get as a frog. You can't do your spells. Although, I have noticed that there is one. I think this is an oversight of the, game, but for some reason, you can use Pearl as a frog. The Ultima, like, build-up. Like, you got Hydro, you can do Pearl. You can't do anything, except for some reason Pearl. I think it's, like... I think it's an error, but... you can. Alright, so... Haste, Barriered, Magic Barriered, Invincibility. Just dispel it. And because he's hasted, and for some reason Dispel doesn't get rid of haste, we're going to slow him. And then this is what we save Catastrophe for. Because Barret has a chance to crit a lot during this. And I'm also going to... reapply walls. Ugh, he's doing a little less than he normally does. Normally Barret will hit for like 4,000 a tick. And then when he crits, it's like 7,000. Ugh. That's a little unsettling. But it'll be fine. And that's mostly just to, like, hurry up and speed through this phase, because he gets really aggressive with the spells when he's a frog. Extremely aggressive. And also, for some reason, I just do Pearl. I feel like Hydro would heal him, so I just do Frog. Except for Vincent, who will do Comet instead. Because once again, can't sense him. So, Comet's always good. Now we're going to wait. Alright, still my turn. He's not dead yet. I'm gonna keep waiting. Alright, still my go. And we always get Barret to attack, because if Barret is asleep, or anything, or silenced, it doesn't stop the attack. Not like wasting a turn casting spells with. Zow, that stings! Bah! Enough of this! I feel generous, mortal. I shall judge our contest a draw, even though I'm the winner. And there you go. That's the end of the special arena. Once you find out how to actually do it, as you see, my way is like, at least to very little, like, oh shit moments, but it's very tedious. It's very tedious, and you have to do a good bit of grinding before, so, you know, it depends on how you like to play. But yeah, now we have 40,000 BP. You get a Mega Elixir at the end, which is why I don't mind using one at the end with Barret there. Which is why at the Southern Cross boss and the Northern, or the Grand Cross and the Northern Cross bosses, I just burn through MP to push them out. So, and now we get the special prize. As I said before, we've already gotten the Champion Belt, which is plus 35 Strength, plus 35 Vitality, halves Restorative. And we got the Oversoul Shard, but I don't know what Oversoul Shards actually do. It seems like you could buy another one, but... eh. Mystery Prize. You received Dio's prize set. You got 3 Synchronizers, 3 Cactuar Guns, 3 Hero Drinks 2, and 3 Yellow Wave. Oh. Wow, really? Okay. That's not that great. That's not that great. Cactuar Gun does 1,000 damage. Synchronizer, like, switches your entire team's battle stance. What does Yellow Wave do? Frenzies allies. What's the other thing that we got? Oh yeah, and Hero Drink 2. There's no, from what I've seen, there's no Hero's Drink in this game at all. What Hero's Drink 1 did, I think it applied Barrier, applied Regen, applied Haste, and implied Invulnerability. Well, they can't let you have that in New Threat Mod. They can't have that. That would be too easy. Too leap. So they give you Hero Drinks 2. New and improved formula. And I fell victim to it. I think I've already shown it on the channel, but it puts you in sadness. It puts you in slow. I think it puts you in poison or mini, and it just does a whole bunch of negative shit, which is not good. It's not good, no. So the mystery prize set, that's the fun of it. It's a mystery, and it's a useless mystery. I should have just bought the Oversoul Shard, but hey. This is how we figure shit out, I guess. We might as well use the rest of our points here while we're here as well. Don't really need another circlet or another tough ring. So we'll just spend it all on Astral Curtain, Sun Curtains, 8-inch cannon. Don't really need the curtains. I'll just take the cannons. Oh god, you have to do it individually, one by one? How lazy am I? I'm extremely lazy. Fuck it. Just give me the circlet, I'll sell the circlet. Give me the tough ring, I'll sell the tough ring. We don't need 2 circlets and 2 tough rings.